Hello world, welcome to Gato Sports, the weekly podcast where two middle-aged men drink beer and talk about sports. What can be more exciting than that? My name is Keith, I'll be your host, and joining me is Michael, the co-host, who will no doubt be sharing us with his vastly genius knowledge of sports. On today's episode, we'll be sharing our opinions in the NRL, NFL, some Rugby Union World Cup action, and Harry Maguire's masterclass in International Soccer Weekend. I'm surprised you didn't say anything about Harry Maguire there.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Thinking about it. Is the ridicule getting too much for you?
Huh? What?
Is the ridicule of Harry Maguire getting a bit too much for you, or you just like you burnt out on it, or you just?
I am, but I'm not. I'm like, I should leave the guy alone, but you just asked for it.
You go from you see a sad clip of him, like a little kid telling him to leave his club, and you go I feel sorry for him, and then he goes in and scores the only goal for Scotland while he plays for England. And you go, there it is. There's the Harry Maguire we all know.
Yep. He plays out of position, gets in everyone's way.
All the time. It's like, if you want us to stop hating on you, then stop doing stupid stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
Stop giving us root.
Yeah, day in, day week, you do the same thing. You run up so far forward, your centre forward, while your main position and the position where you got hired for is centre back. What the hell are you doing up in the opponent's penalty goal trying to score?
Yeah, he's that far out of form at the moment that he's a divisional player, not a premiership player.
Yeah, he is. He's my philosophy is like with sports is because everyone has the skill. You got to train and develop the skill throughout primary school and high school. Some people have better skills than others, but roughly everyone knows how to control the ball. Everyone knows how to kick the ball. Everyone knows the concept.
You go through the academy, all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, so everyone knows how to play the sport. What makes them different is the confidence, and he is lacking in confidence, and you can see it. He overcompensates.
Yep.
And he tackles his own players too. That's the thing I don't understand. It's like, dude, that's your own teammate. What are you doing?
Yep.
If you don't want me to make fun of you, don't act like the Three Stooges out in the middle of the soccer field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man! But that crossing from Scotland was spot on, perfect. From where when you cross the ball in, you want the defenders to turn around and face their own goal. So you want to you kick them, you cross it in just close enough where they want to instinctively stick their foot out.
Yep.
And that's textbook right there. That's what I like to see from crosses.
Mm-hmm. And I also like to see Harry Maguire at the end of them.
Jesus Christ.
It's not, I don't care what they say. It's not coming home.
It's not. No, not when he is in form and in confidence. He's a great centre back.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why he's on the national team. Why he's worth so much for Manchester United. But
yeah, when he's in form. Yeah.
But he hasn't been in form for a couple of seasons now, and it's still not.
No, he needs to go back to down a grade just to work on his confidence. Like you said.
Yeah, he does. He came out and said like, "Hey, come on, ease up on the fella." He needs a break because he knows he needs to not hear all that negative talking from the fans. But
yeah, it's not helpful.
No, but at the same time, man, stop doing the.
So it's doing stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop doing stupid stuff. Sorry. Yep.
We're all thinking it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, on to the first topic, the NRL. So the first week of the finals happened. So we have the Broncos.
Yep. I got all of them wrong, except most of them wrong except for the last one.
I got 3 out of 4 right. Yeah.
Which one did you get wrong? Oh, the Warriors.
No, the Sharks. By 1 point. I lost
right.
by 1 point.
That was Sharks game, the one win.
Yeah, it was.
Can we talk about that one first?
Okay, yeah, we can talk about that one. So Sharks 12, Roosters 13. I was back in the Sharks that one. Michael was back in the Roosters.
I was?
Yeah, because I was going for the Sharks, and you were going for the mighty Roosters.
Oh, right. I got 2 right. I got
Yeah.
50%.
Yeah, you go.
That's sweet. I thought I was going for the Sharks. I got upset after that game because the whole time I thought I was back in the Sharks.
you were originally back in the Sharks, but I went for the Sharks, so you said, no, forget that.
Right.
Make things interesting. Go for the Roosters.
Hey, all right, cool.
Uh-huh.
It was Sharks. Sharks dominated the first half.
Yep.
Roosters were shaky at the start of the game. So, yeah. But it's definitely a game of 2 halves. The Roosters came back and remembered their game plan in the second half and just stuck to it and grinded out for a 1-point win. They just kept the Sharks scoreless in the second half, I think.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I caught the end of the first half because it was like the Sharks versus the Roosters. I wasn't really interested in it, but I thought I might check on the score because I had other things going on, and I was like Sharks in the lead going into halftime. I was like, oh yeah, buddy. My money.
Too. I thought I was going to Sharks. I was happy.
Yeah.
Sharks were like dominating. I'm like, this is awesome. Right.
Yeah. I cracked open my celebratory beer. I was like, yep, this is it. 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, I celebrated too early.
Yeah, but Nico Hines, yeah, he was like, he was on point.
Yeah.
As well, and leading the attack, and he was like had the game in control. It was pretty good. It was like almost a mature halfback there.
Yep.
But
yeah, his maturity.
The game just got away from the Sharks. It's definitely a game of 2 halves. And the
Yeah.
Roosters remember the game plan, and then they stuck to theirs and worked on just focus on the defense and let the defense win the game for them. And it did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. Yeah, he was. You could see his maturity. He seemed like he came out of the dressing room at the second half thinking, we won this, lads. Let's just coast this home. We got this.
Yeah. Yep. You saw. Yeah. I saw that too.
Yeah, and I was. Yeah, just. If it was like a lower team like the Tigers, then sure you can do that, but not the first week of the finals. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
But yeah, once he matures, so hopefully he gets this out of his system now because he's got to be a real dominating force.
Yeah. Maybe in another team, not the Sharks.
Not the Sharks. Yeah.
I think you probably need to go to another team.
Yeah, the other teams just couldn't either afford him or put him in the salary cap, or didn't think he was ready for them yet because. He was really playing hard with the Storm, but he was a fullback when he went with the Storm.
Yeah, Storm's got too many choices with fullbacks.
Yeah, they do. So
they know how to produce fullbacks. The Storm.
Yeah, I want to be surprised if the Bulldogs try to get him, but I hope he doesn't go to the Bulldogs.
No, Bulldogs next season, I reckon.
Yeah, they're going to be.
They wouldn't be wooden spoon contenders next season.
No, I think they'll be pretty close to scraping in the top 8 this next season. Yeah. They just need to get rid of the few players that are a bit upset, they forget how to be a man. You got a job to do.
Yeah,
go out and do your job.
Get rid of players that don't want to be there.
Yeah. And look at the Broncos, 26-0 against the Storm. I was dancing on that one. I was thinking it's coming home.
Even though back to Storm.
Yeah,
I was going for the Broncos that game.
Yeah,
very happy with that. Very happy with the boys from the Broncos.
The same. I was not expecting that performance. I knew it was going to be a real great game when one of the first hit ups there was going to be a fight going.
Yeah.
First set, passion in there already. It was great.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I last seen the Storm this frustrated in a game.
Oh,
the Broncos. Yeah. So like the you saw it right there. That niggle with the start of the game.
Yep.
Broncos got right under the skin of the Storm players and just got the Storm players out of rhythm and just got them frustrated. And when you get Munster frustrated, he can't focus on attack.
Yeah.
The game, yeah. So it was great, and also great to see a scrum win against the feed. A rare thing to see.
Oh yeah, I thought
Surprised the ref allowed it, but
he
was good.
He was probably like just as shocked as everyone in the stadium and watching the game. It was like, wait, did that just happen? When was the last time that happened? Oh wait,
Yeah.
the game's still going on. I'll keep going. Already, it's too late for me to blow the whistle.
Yep, it was really good.
Yeah, it was awesome. I thought that was dead in the game.
Yeah, and the commentary during the game saying that was the first time the Broncos won against the Storm at home since 2009.
Oh wow!
So, not just taking their word for it, I haven't really done the homework on it, but yeah.
Yeah, in my head that sounds about right because the Storm that's been their home game. They like Lane Park is like Storm's home stadium.
Yeah, second home game.
Yeah. Well, everyone in Brisbane also loves the Storm because the players they play for the Storm, and also they're Melbourne. Forget them Sydney players and teams.
But you got Warriors and Rabbitohs. They're like playing at Suncorp as well. So especially the Warriors.
Oh yeah, because it's the attitude that fits Lane Park Stadium. That is the Warriors attitude. They go in there.
Oh well, yeah. When I go to a Bronco game against the Warriors at Suncorp, you see there's a lot of Warrior supporters there. So.
Not surprised. There's a lot of New Zealanders around up in around Brisbane.
Yeah.
So the loser, so the Storm is going to be playing the Roosters next.
Yes.
And that's going to be a tough one to pick. I'm still saying Storm, but I don't know with them how they've been playing this season.
Yeah.
But also
I'm going to say
the Roosters.
I'm going to say Storm maybe by 4.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a very close game.
Yeah, +4. We can get on that.
Yeah. I know Bellamy doesn't want a back-to-back loss.
No, did you see him blow up during the game? That was great.
That was so sweet.
Yeah. We jumped ahead of ourselves there because I got some big injuries too come out of that game. Coates and Ryan Pappenhausen potentially.
Oh, they're
with a broken leg. So
you're right.
With the ankle and Ryan with a broken leg, maybe.
Yeah, compound fracture to the ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that could be his. If it is a compound fracture, that's his career over at the young age of 25.
Yeah.
You can never be the same after that injury. You can't run on it.
No, he went out there with all guts and glory and passion.
Oh yeah, he was the best player on the field.
Oh yeah, as soon as he went out, Storm was a completely different team. As soon as after he injured himself, after he got injured by his own teammate.
Yeah, when I saw that injury, I was like, felt sorry for the guy, and just the game was over. For me, I was like, I don't want to watch anymore. It's ruined.
It's ruined.
Yeah. He could just a year out, worked so hard to get back, and done that. Poor guy doesn't deserve it.
No, he came back just after another injury. It wasn't
his fault. It's not the way his player landed on his foot and dragged him and shit. So
yeah, it was just a nice textbook tackle. He was slowing the guy down for his teammate to come around and wrap up the legs and tackle and complete the tackle. But it is what it is. And there was a bittersweet victory for me when the Broncos won.
Yes.
I was dancing, but it was more like a sad dance, you know.
Yeah, just kill the vibe, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because when Pep was on the planes, I was like, oh, please don't get injured. Please don't get injured. You just came back. Please don't get injured.
Yeah, you can see Bellamy. He blamed himself for that too.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he wanted him to play, but everyone and these players were like, playing, and he's like, I'm ready to play. He's like, oh, okay, we need you. If you think you can do it, we need you.
Yeah, because he played a month or so for Queensland Cup with the Sunny Coast team or whatever.
Yeah, I still
He
would have brought him
He
back
did well,
next
yeah.
season.
I think the original plan was Pappenhausen came off the bench, so he was going to go to play like 10 minutes or so.
I see.
But they had no other choice but to leave him on the field longer because the Coates
Oh, that's right.
did his ankle. So
I forgot about
he
Coates.
was Pappenhausen wasn't. I don't think he was supposed to be on the field for that long.
No, that's extra unlucky if that's the case.
Yeah, it was Coates, and there was another person that got off the field as well. I think for HIA.
Yeah.
Pappenhausen had to stay on the field for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
than he was
okay.
supposed to.
If I agree with that. If that was the game plan, have him on for playing 10 minutes so you can get some, good quality professional experience. And because
For the rest, I think they had to get him ready for the grand final. I think that's the vision. So you had to get some final experience under his belt.
yeah, that's the actual.
Or NRL experience anyway.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So they had to bring him on this game.
That's a great point because they needed him, and if
Yep.
you just get 10 minutes, it's not a do or die match. If you lose, you got a second chance.
Yeah, second chance, but exactly. So it was going to be like come off the bench for 10 to 20 minutes, 10 minutes each half maybe or whatever.
Yeah.
Getting match ready for the grand final because that's their vision.
Yeah. Still hate to seeing it.
Yeah, because if they lose to the Broncos, win against the Roosters, then they got to play against the Panthers. That's how the final draws
Yeah.
panned out.
Yeah. And the other one,
And also the it was the Storm. They're the top three. The ranked third in attack in the NRL this season.
Yep.
And Broncos kept them to 0. So that was
Ooh.
really impressive. The Broncos defense.
Yeah. I hope they keep that up. Kevy's the man to get it done.
Yes.
He seems to not
play the Broncos. So
Yeah, I like his strategy. Is like not only plans the attack, but he also knows the other team's weakness, and even if the weakness is, they get hot-headed and they can't play like the Storm. If you get underneath their skin,
he was assistant coach for the Storm too.
Yeah, that's true. He knows they're
He knows their players.
Yeah, he went they're just like Bellamy. If I could get Bellamy upset, that's it. I've won.
Just say this, it'll growl them up, and they did. All right, I think we talked long enough on that one.
Okay. The other surprising one, not for me, but the package is the Knights versus the Raiders. 30 points to the Knights, 28 points to the Raiders. That's 10 games in a row for the Knights. Can they keep going?
Yeah, Raiders are lucky to be there.
They were lucky. 9-game winning streak though. 9-game winning streak. They had a loss to the Panthers, and they went, you know what? Let's turn this around, boys. Just actually start playing.
Yeah, we gave the rest of the competition a head start. Let's show them what we can do.
Precisely. Joey Johns is absolutely excited.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him with a huge smile on his face in such a long time. Not even when the Blues won the State of Origin have I seen him with a big smile like he has with the Knights' current form.
Yeah, he cares more about the Knights than the Blues.
Yeah.
But you're right. He's all the ex-Newcastle players have got a big buzz around him.
Yeah, he sees something in this Knights side, and you can see when he talks about this Knights team right now. There's a twinkle in his eyes. He sees something special.
They had the players. It was to do well, and it's good to see that they're actually doing well.
Yeah, and now they can have like a real good chance to make 11 games in a row because they could be going against the Warriors next.
Yes. Yeah. Man, I want to cut it. Yeah.
Yeah, that. But yeah, I was really happy with that one. It was still a bit shaky. They're not like a premiership winning side because they just scraped by against the Raiders.
No. Yeah, true. But at the end of the day, you just need a win. So.
Yeah, that's true. A win's a win. If you can just scrape by in the premiership game, you still won the premiership, even if you scrape by or won convincingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but wins a win.
Yeah, they should have won more against the Raiders. Because Raiders are lucky to be there. It should have been Eels, Rabbitohs, Cowboys. Just pick another team. they're a far better team than the Raiders.
Yeah,
they're only in there because the three I mentioned just got out of form at near the end.
yeah. That's just been their MO the last 5 seasons. They've been a real great side, but then when it comes to either the finals or just trying to stay in the top 8, they just drop out of form towards the end of the season.
Who's this?
The Raiders.
Ah, yeah.
It's especially last season, I was going, I was riding the green machine all the way. I was like, this is great. This is going to be awesome. And then towards the end of the season, they just decided to, you know what? This has been a good season. Let's just call that it, lads. Just pack it in.
Call it the season.
Yeah, that's it. Season's over, guys. Let's party.
We achieved the goal. We made top 8.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if they look to sack Ricky Stewart.
No, this season they had some disgruntled players. So
yeah, well, when you have a lot of disgruntled players, you end up also firing the coach.
Yeah, most of the players, like the English ones, because they were promised Australia, hot weather, sunny beaches, and all that kind of stuff. But they end up in Canberra where it snows, and it's cold, it's miserable. There's nothing to do there.
It's like Minnesota.
It's just filled with politicians and public servants. So
yeah, that's true.
There's nothing to do in Canberra. So the English players just want to leave.
Yeah. Okay. If I'm going to put up with this weather, I might as well just stay
And
home.
they're relying too much on Papali'i, and
Yeah.
he's getting to the age as a forward where he can only play limited minutes now to have an impact like the feeder for the Sharks.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't even. No, you need 4 big guys to really power the team forward. We constantly have them in rotation, subbing them in, subbing them off. But you're right; they just rely on just that one forward guy, Papali'i, and he gets tired.
Oh no, they got a couple, but they got a couple, but I think they just rely too much on him too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They need to share the workload because when he does them. But then again, it's Papali'i. He gets that extra meters for him.
Yeah.
He gets tackled, but he still keeps running for another 5. And then the last game was pretty predictable, pretty boring. Panthers 32, Warriors 6.
The last game was the Knights Raiders. The second game was.
Yeah, well, I mean the game we're going to be talking about, we kind of got out of. You wanted that
out of order. We just
you wanted the hijacking, but I want to talk about this.
All right, let's talk about the NFL. No,
all right, that's it. Whatever, fuck them.
Panthers, Warriors season's over. Wrap it up, boys. The Wires not coming home.
No, the fans got really excited. They were really hyped up, but they lost their steam when Sean Johnson got injured. Maybe that was their plan. They go, Sean Johnson's got a little niggle. We're going against the Panthers. It's not it's not a do or die match. We got a second chance.
We're going to play either the Knights or the Raiders. We've got a better chance winning them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Knights and the Raiders. But the Knights, they could do it 11 in a row.
Oh,
they could do it.
Yeah, they're flying so high right now.
Yeah, so...
But like you said last week, every win you get is that you're taking a step closer to that loss.
Real loss, yes. So this could be it.
Yeah. And also,
whoever wins it. What I'm hoping is the Warriors win because it's going to be Broncos Warriors prelim final, and that's going to be amazing up at Lane Park, Suncorp Stadium.
That would be.
I wish I had tickets for that game. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So then the next round, Storm versus the Roosters. The winner's got to play. Oh, we already know that one. No, we don't. We don't even know that one. Do we know that one? Yeah, we know that one. That one just played. Holy cow!
5-4 plus.
So, I forgot they just played.
Yeah.
That was in my defense. That was really super early in the morning for me. I haven't even had
Yeah.
and so they would be playing the Panthers. That's gonna be the game right there.
Yeah, that's. I got the feeling that's like got to be a grand final match for either side, so they're going to be running out of steam for the grand final. It'll be exhausting.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Hoping. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, because the other game's Warriors versus Knights, and the winner of that's going to play the Broncos. If it's the Warriors that win, the Broncos they're going to run the Broncos tired because those big Maori guys are going to just hit them hard, and
I always play well at Suncorp, so
yeah, they do. Yeah,
that's what I like. It's going to be a better match than Broncos Knights.
yeah. The Broncos Knights going to be not as entertaining. You're right.
Yeah, but
for a Broncos fan, I'll hope they go against the Knights. So it'll be, we can go straight to the finals.
Yeah, I don't want Panthers to win 3 in a way. It's just boring.
Yeah,
It's just boring because it's like they've won their minor premierships in consecutive seasons, and it's always been the 3 teams that win the minor premiership. So the seasons just get boring.
Yeah, it does. The other teams just need to pick
up
the game.
And when the team wins 3 in a row, it's like, yeah, that's great, but it's boring.
Yeah, my worry is that every team's got to follow the Panthers, play style.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, well, if everyone all plays the same, it all kind of gets a bit boring.
Yeah.
Unpredictable.
With talks of Luai potentially leaving the Panthers to save money on the salary cap, is like, Panthers can say goodbye. I don't know why they can win without him. They can't win without Cleary.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleary does a lot for the team. He
does most of it. Luai just comes in when he just sees an opportunity. But any number 6 can do that.
Yeah, he plays well with Cleary, and he's an opportunist, like you said. Sees any opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to the NFL. So we had the Lions versus Chiefs, 21-20 to the Lions. I got that game right.
Yeah.
I said go all in on the Lions.
Yeah, I'm happy with the Lions win.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game, actually. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Bloody Mahomes had too much open field to run through, though. I don't like about the Lions' defense.
Yeah, I think their gameplay was stop his passing, let him run.
Yeah.
Stop the passing.
Fair enough. Get him tired running.
Yeah, they'd rather give up the yards there than him throwing it down the field. But at the same time, don't let him run.
No, it was too open, and you got how many first downs from that? It's just
yeah. They need to tighten that area up. Like you can let him get like a few yards, sure, but don't give him so much field to get the first down because he's got to get that all the time. He can run.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
it was a good first win for the Lions. Hopefully, they can keep that up. It'd be good to see a Detroit team do well.
Yeah, they're well overdue. They had Matthew Stafford as the quarterback, and he was doing so well for them. But they've just always been that team where it's almost like the NFL's like, no, you stay at the bottom, you stay down.
Yeah. Well, you didn't really have that much options, players to work with. He had a few. I mean, there was a few in the offense that he worked well with. But
yeah, you can see how great of a quarterback is. He goes off to the Rams and boom, Super Bowl, first time.
Yep.
And then
It was not the problem with the Lions.
No, he wasn't. I was one of the people who were like rooting for Stafford, saying he's one of the great quarterbacks, but he's always overlooked because he played for the Lions.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we got the Bengals 3, Browns 24. I was expecting it to be closer.
Same. I was going for Cincinnati.
Yeah, same. I was going for the Bengals, but it's not. I would like to see the Browns get into the playoffs. Wouldn't mind seeing them in there. Something different.
Postseason.
Yeah, get in the postseason. Oh, Texans.
I don't know what. Yeah, I didn't watch too much of these NFL games because I was at work.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday for you when these are on.
Yeah, it's a Monday morning, so I'm at work, so I can't really watch them.
Yeah,
I do
Sunday.
have I do sneaky have some of the games on my phone while I'm working, but I can't be watching it. So
Yeah, the great thing is that so many of these games are playing at once. The downside is
yeah,
so many of the games are playing at once. I
yeah,
had to pick my game when I want to watch.
yeah.
Yeah, but I
So
flicked.
I think for the Sunday one, I think the only one that was telecast for me was the Cowboys Giants games.
Oh, we can. That one was surprising for me. That one.
So I didn't get the chance to watch these games, but I saw the yeah. So I get live scores feeds up on my screen now and then, but yeah,
Yep.
couldn't watch it anyway. Ravens Texans.
That one I'm very happy about because I don't like any Texas teams. They think
Yeah.
they're like God's gift to American football. That's like their one of the things three things they believe down in Texas: God, guns, and football. So
Yeah.
whenever,
Four and beer.
yeah, well that's just a given.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just didn't really like this Texan team. Don't see them
no,
doing. I don't see them doing well this season. But anyway, like
I'm
the
gonna.
start for the starter was expected. Was them to get 9 points.
Yeah, I'm going against the Texans every time whoever they're playing.
Fair enough.
They could be playing against the Giants. I'm still going to be going for the Giants, not the Texans.
It's like me with the Patriots.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And the Buccaneers 20, Vikings 17. That one was surprising. I forgot they had Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield as their quarterback, and he was the quarterback for the Browns, and then the backup quarterback to the Rams.
Oh, Rams. Yeah.
And they just bought him. They just flew him out, and that day he had a game, and he went out there and kicked ass. I like Baker Mayfield.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
he has the attitude on him, and he plays with a lot of passion, and he's great with the players.
I thought they lost some players. The Buccaneers.
Yeah, they
Players
did.
as well.
They did, but he knows how to rally the guys up.
All right. Cool. Right.
Yes, Buccaneers. So I was a bit surprised about that result. I thought the Vikings would. This is their
Yeah. So,
year to win the division, but I don't think
Yeah.
so now.
it's still early. They can still win it.
Oh,
It's against, like you said, it was against the Buccaneers with Mayfield. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. But they
don't run them off yet.
I'm running them off. They're written off.
Yep. Yeah.
There was there was a game last night around Thursday night football to kick off of week 2, and they lost again.
Oh, was there a game last night?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's like Thursday night football. They need to get rid of Thursday night football and move it
Thursday
to
night.
Friday.
there's no. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's Thursday night. It's
Oh,
Thursday night. It's
yeah,
just
yeah, they lost.
yeah. It's an odd day to have football on a Thursday night.
Yeah, the NRL brought that in a few years ago as well. I think because of the NFL had Thursday night football, so they want to.
Yeah, they like to. Yeah, Australia likes to copy America. They do that with a lot of things.
It's kind of weird watching football on a Thursday night.
It doesn't make sense. Like
No.
you wanna stay up
You can't-
late, drink beer, and celebrate, but you can't do any of that.
Because you got work the next day and you can't. I have to wake up like ridiculously early in the morning to get to work, like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I can't be up late
Yeah.
watching football.
Yeah, like I like the games on the Sunday because at least it's in the afternoon or in
Yeah.
the morning, late morning, and then go through the afternoon. So you know,
What's against the Eagles? Wow, okay.
yeah, that was a really good game.
They might scrape through the postseason. 2 losses, you can still make it through.
Yeah, you still make it through, but oh my, this
On
Vikings
2 losses.
this Vikings team though.
They're close. They're close scores. They're not blowouts. It's close.
Yeah, you're right.
34-28.
Yeah, you're right. It is close. It is close. But I wrote them off.
Okay, cool. They're up.
I've got them off. Get them. They had their chance to prove to me that they can win the division. They're not going to win the division. I think the division's got to go to the Lions.
Yeah.
Especially if the Lions win this next game, then they're definitely going to win the division. Like you said, there's still a lot of season to go. If you're going to lose, you lose.
Oh,
early.
that's right. No, yeah, the Lions are going to win the division. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, and Panthers 10, Falcons 24. That one got me by surprise. I was going for the Panthers because the Atlanta Falcons kind of been like they got devastated when they lost the Super Bowl when they should have won it.
They made it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, years ago, and they haven't been the same since.
It's not. I never. To me, the Falcons are like a mid-tier team, so I don't really rate them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. The one against the Panthers, so good on them.
And Cardinals 16, Commanders 20. Commanders are looking like a real solid team now. They've spent the last 2 years rebuilding, and now they got a team that's ready to rock and roll.
Rebranding, rebuilding, so now they're ready to rock. So I did tip the Commanders on that one, so I'm happy with that.
Yep, same. Jags 31, Colts 21.
Jags, not surprised for me. Yeah.
Jags
got the tag.
Yeah, Jags gotta make it to the postseason. Their young hot quarterback is firing. Got the communicating with his receivers and the run game. They develop him well.
Yeah, he can have my babies.
Long, flowing blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah. Oh, stop. This old man likes a young stallion.
Anyway. The 49ers 30, Steelers 7. I'm happy with that.
That one surprised me. I didn't think the 49ers would have travelled that well to Pittsburgh, so yeah.
No, I'm all for the 49ers. Brock Purdy. He used to play for Iowa Cyclones.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
They brought him on as he was like the third or fourth backup quarterback.
Yeah.
So in the last season, they went, well, our quarterbacks keep getting injured. On you go, son.
That's right. I remember now.
And he just whooped him. He's like, I got this.
Yep.
Hold my
That's
beer.
right. Oh, I forgot about it. Yep.
Yeah. So they're going to go to the postseason.
He's a great quarterback. I like him.
Yeah. Titans 15, Saints 16. That was a real good one.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
I saw the highlights on it, and I enjoyed the highlights on that game.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I think I tipped the Saints, did I?
Yeah, we both tipped the Saints.
Saints, yeah, so.
And another good game was Raiders 17, Broncos 16.
I didn't really care for that game, but yeah, it was. Yeah. That was a good close game.
That was one of the games I kept flicking to during the ad breaks and some downtime. I kept flicking to.
Oh, that was one of the. Yeah, that was one of the games I said game of the week or game watch or whatever. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so I'm glad. I knew it was going to be close. So.
Yeah.
I don't care about any of the teams, so I didn't want to. I didn't really care. But I was happy. I watched some of the highlights there, so yeah.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
I like the Raiders' attitude, especially when they were in Oakland. Now they're in Las Vegas. But the Broncos, the Denver Broncos, I just back them because Broncos. Gotta always back the Broncos.
Broncos, yeah.
And the Eagles 25, Patriots 20. Yeah, very happy with that ones. Very happy.
Same. Don't like the Patriots.
Yeah, they can go to hell.
No, yeah. They're one enough. They're one enough. So
yeah, that's very true. They did one enough, but Belichick. I'd like to see Belichick move on to another team and coach another team.
Not really coach, but just move on from coaching and just do something else.
Oh yeah. I'd like to see him just coach one more team before he retires, like a struggling team.
Oh yeah, taking them to Texas.
Or even Texas. No, not to. Actually, yeah. No, not the Texas. No, even take like a mid-tier team, like a team that has potential to go, but not quite there yet.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of options there.
Yeah. I'd like to see him just move. Just like to see him move on to Patriots, just to cement that he's a real great, coach. Because at the moment, he's a great coach, but only because it was him and Brady.
Mm-hmm.
And Brady went off and won a Super Bowl with another team.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see him move on.
Yeah.
And Rams 30, Seahawks 13. That one I was surprised about. Just as blowout, I thought it was going to be a little closer.
Yeah, yeah, same.
Yeah,
Wasn't expecting that one to be such a big blowout.
yeah. I was
But the Rams just took control of that one and just never let go.
nope. I was I was watching parts of it,
Yeah,
and I was every time I was watching it, it's like the Rams were just on fire, and
mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting Matthew Stafford to come out and do what he did, even though I should have
Yeah,
because it's Matthew Stafford, but I
yeah,
wasn't expecting him just to come out and do what he did, but he's proven a point. He's like,
yeah. I don't know. I can't remember why I picked the Seahawks again.
oh, they they because they're a good team. But what I like about them is that the defensive coaches uh,
Yeah.
are training the players to tackle like rugby players instead of
Yeah.
throwing their bodies like a missile.
Well, yeah. True.
So it's safer for everyone if you tackle properly, and
Yeah.
you stop the runs a lot better if you tackle properly because you can just dodge a missile.
Yeah.
You just need to
Yeah.
know how to.
Yeah. Limits the concussions too.
Oh yeah, because they think they're invincible with all that protective gear, helmets,
Yeah.
shoulder pads, chest guard, and all the crap.
And that's not how concussions work. It's just your brain bouncing around inside your head. And
Yeah,
when you keep your head still, your brain's still going to bounce around. So you make some movement with your head.
Oh, but
Bounce around.
we need more better technology in the helmet. We need more padding in the helmet. Make it so the shock waves go around. But they forget about the one of the laws of physics. Object in motion stays in motion unless a direct force applies to it. So brain's got to keep moving forward until the skull stops. Brain still moves forward. hits the
Damn.
one wall of the hit skull, bounces around in there.
Yep.
They just need not.
Yep.
They just need not to throw their bodies as a missile.
Yeah. Just tackle properly.
Yeah, be a man. Tackle.
Yeah.
And, yep. Go on.
I was going to go to the next game, the Chargers. Got to say that I'm happy for the Dolphins win, but I was
Yep.
really going for the Chargers that game.
Oh, I was going the other way. I was going for the Dolphins, and I was really happy because I like the coach for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
He seems
Good to see the Dolphins win it, like back in the Marino days. But
yeah, the coach there. I like his coaching philosophy and his style, and he seems to be on the. I don't know, but he appears to be someone who could be on the spectrum. And I always back that.
Yeah.
Because he's very analytical.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So he's changed. So he knows Tyreek Hill. He's a very fast runner. So when they want to send him way down the field, you see him. They put him in motion. So by the time the ball is hucked, he's in. He's got to hit tops. He's already galloping way down the field.
Yep. True. Got that head start.
Yeah, so the defense, as soon as they see him start motioning, they have to shift and change, and
They have to move back. Yeah.
yeah, they have to quickly move, which then opens up other spots in the field. You got big pockets, but the only downside to the Dolphins is their quarterback, who's a really good quarterback, but he's already had 2 huge concussions last season.
All right.
Yeah, he was pretty much knocked out twice in 2 different games back to back.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he got knocked out. Yeah. So I think.
But no, I was really going for the Chargers that game.
Yeah, that's good. They're a good tide. Not surprised the game was close.
Yeah.
Speaking of a game that was disappointing to me, the Packers 38, the Bears 20.
No way, I was going for Packers, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were. Yeah, because we're Packers, but I was going for the Bears. But
It's the Bears.
the Bears, but their quarterback is the Packers' backup quarterback. Now the quarterback is oh, excuse me there, Jordan Love. They had him well ready and seasoned in, ready to go.
Yeah, that's what they did with Favre to Rodgers.
Yeah, that was good to see
everyone was writing off Rodgers, but when the same thing's that's happening now. So.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They got a good transition.
That's why I wrote. That's where I was going to go to the Vikings earlier when I said I wrote them off. is because of
Yeah.
this game with the Packers.
Yeah.
I was really, really impressed with what I saw. Then, I'm not an expert, not a scout for the NFL or anyone, but when you see greatness, you just know when you see it, and that Packers side is looking really good. But the Bears, they need to change how they playing Fields. Justin Fields, that's their quarterback. And this is the another season with him, and they're developing the whole offense around Fields, but they're changing Fields' quarterback style. What made him great in college football and so dangerous is that Fields can run. So if he sees an open field, he'll run and run hard to get that first down. And the Bears have coached that out of him. They seem to told him, do not run, pass the ball, throw it,
because they don't want to get an injured, and they know they don't have the depth. Depth to replace it when he gets injured. So
and unfortunately, they're taking a lot out of his game style, because a lot of times when it's like, oh, my first, second, third choice receivers not available, I got to go to my fourth choice. He's not available. Oh, there's a big open field. I'm gonna run. He'll do that.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, none of my receivers are ready or open. I can't run because I got to get yelled at and be in trouble. What do? Oh crap! I just got sacked.
Yeah. So
that's got to be the Bears.
That's always been the Bears' issues though, because they see what works for other teams and they try to apply to their team. So they got this old traditional style coaching. Where this position you do this, and this is your role. There's no flexibility to it. And it's like, no, you need, if you want your quarterbacks to control the game, you got to give them that flexibility, that freedom.
Yeah,
to call it how they see it.
Yeah, because there's sometimes when running just makes sense rather than throwing the ball away or risking getting that sack. Or if you do get sacked, at least you gain some yards back.
Yeah, look at Favre.
Yeah,
he's great at that.
Yeah,
Mahomes is another example of doing that as well. So
I think they're trying to be like, well, Brady never hardly run, and he was great.
No, that's what they want to do. They want to coach him to be like Brady, but you can't. You have to be Brady to play like Brady.
Yeah, because Brady knew he can't run, so he developed his throwing accuracy. He could throw the ball on a dime wherever you are.
Yeah, he trusted his eye, and he trusted his arm, and he trusted his offensive line.
Yeah. So. Yeah, because the Bears drafted and traded and built a real strong offensive line, but there's only so much time you can hold a defense back.
Yes.
And Fields always run out of time because his receivers aren't open. And then he also needs to trust that they're not going to be open like they are in college football. They're not going to be wide open. So if he sees there's a defender on a player, on one of his receivers, if that defender is behind him and the receiver's running, he needs to throw it well ahead of the receiver, because that defender has no chance of intercepting that ball. That is open, even though the defender is on that receiver's butt. But if it's behind him, you throw it in front of him. The defender ain't getting that ball.
Yep, trust your arm.
Yeah, trust your arm. Trust the receivers to get there.
Yep.
Yeah, they need to change their coaching on him. Let him run the ball, because as soon as he runs with the ball, the defense are gonna now keep an eye on that.
Exactly. They're going to second guess. They won't worry, because they know that he's not going to run, so they're not going to bother cover that gap.
No, they're going to stick two defenders on every receiver they possibly can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When they see it's a passing game, double team the receivers.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to run.
Nope, no way, no how. Yeah. And the Cowboys versus Giants, I was really they did not let up.
No, this is a game I got glimpses of during work, and someone needed to tell the Cowboys, to chill.
Yeah, you're sending me messages. I haven't seen you get that excited about American football in a long time.
Yeah. It's like the Cowboys came out to win the bloody Super Bowl, and the Giants just came out just to get ready for the season. Yeah,
it's like, okay, guys, first game of the season. Don't go too crazy. Don't hurt yourself.
Just ease into the season. We we got this marathon. We got plenty of games to win. We can lose this one. It's okay. No.
Not the Cowboys. This is it. We need to send a message to everyone.
We're Dallas Cowboys. God damn
it. Yeah, Mike McCarthy. He was like, "No, that's it. We're gonna win the Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah.
If you don't score 35 points this game, I'm gonna sack someone."
Yep. I'm going to tell all your wives to divorce you.
Zeke Elliott said, "You can't do that. You fired." Yep, traded him. They got rid of Zeke Elliott.
Yep. And 40 zip. Results pay off.
Yep.
And they got the Jets next, so it'll be interesting to see.
Oh my god, that's got to be 60 points to 0.
Oh no way! The Jets got this.
Yeah, I'm surprised they actually. Well, yeah, the Bills 16, Jets 22. I'm with everyone. I'm surprised. Well, I was going for.
Rodgers are out.
Yeah, I was going for the Bills, but I was also Rodgers is in there.
We're going for
we're going for the Jets, and the Jets won.
Yep.
But now they're looking for another quarterback.
Yeah, I'm happy to say that I last longer in bed than Rodgers did in this season.
I think a virgin teenage boy would last longer in bed than Rodgers did this season.
I like that pub that was like offering free drinks if the Jets lose, and everyone ran up this massive bar tab. Yeah. The idiots.
Well, wouldn't you like? You go, oh, Rodgers is out. It's the first quarter. Who's they got? Is it Zach Wilson? He was crap last season. We got the Bills who went to the postseason. I'm gonna rack up that bar.
No.
Yeah, it's like
anyway.
It's like I give you a call. Hey Michael, I done goof. Can you lend me, $500? I racked up $1,000 bar tab.
No, you get your butt in the kitchen and start paying the back. Do the dishes, work the bar.
I'll be on my knees, begging.
Yeah, that bar would be happy the Bills won. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
They made a lot of that night.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I don't think you could do that. I don't think you can do that here because I think that laws against that. So.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that's always risky. All right, and the next round, Vikings versus Eagles.
It cost that bar a lot of money.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So the Eagles won that one. The Ravens versus Bengals. I'm going for the Bengals in that one.
Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens. The Ravens last game, I can't remember now.
Yeah, it was against Texans and they won easy.
Oh, yeah, so they went against the Texans. So now they actually got some real competition.
Well, the Browns beat the Bengals, so I don't know if Bengals is the real competition for the Ravens.
Yeah, that's true. I'm still going for the Bengals.
I'm going Ravens.
Seahawks, Lions. Colts, Colts versus nobodies. Colts.
Yeah, Colts.
Bears versus Buccaneers. The Bears, they showed they're the same old Bears.
Yep.
Season's done. Chiefs versus Jags. Whew, that's going to be a game of the week right there, I reckon.
Yeah.
Chiefs versus Jags. Oh my goodness. Chiefs simply because they're the champs.
I might go to Jags because they held off the Colts.
Yep.
They won there, and Chiefs usually have a slow start. I don't know the Chiefs.
Yeah, then you're right. I think I agree. They have a slow
there's no in-depth analysis for me. It's just you're going for the Chiefs. I'm going to go for the Jags.
There we go. Right. Packers versus Falcons. Packers.
Yep.
Raiders versus Bills.
Raiders.
I think
Raiders.
I
see something in the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Bills aren't going to be like hugely demoralized, and they could put that humiliating loss last week behind them, which they should have won against.
They'll come up. They'll come up. They'll definitely come out to play this game. But
Yeah.
I see something in the Raiders. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something there in the Raiders. Something you can see it's something special. Some finesse.
Some finesse. You're right. Chargers versus Titans. Chargers.
Yeah, I'm not going to give up on the Chargers.
Yeah. These are a real tough game here. I don't know. 49ers
No, this
versus Rams.
one for me is the game of the week. You got Rams, 49ers.
Yeah.
Two
That's-
good quarterbacks there.
That's too close to call for me. It's the
Yeah.
battle of the West.
Yeah, that's a game I want to watch, but I don't think it's telecast here in Australia.
Yeah, you're right.
So-
I jumped the gun. 49ers Rams are got to be the game of the week. That's the
Yep.
one I'm going to be playing. Pen that in, boys.
That's why I was like potentially with Jags and Chiefs as well. I was like, that's I don't know, it got to be another good game, but
Yeah.
I think this one will be a better game to watch.
Yeah. It's got to be far
With
better.
Stafford
technical.
and what's his name, the quarterback for the name just forgot.
Purdy.
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching those take control of the game.
Yeah. You got the old head Stafford who wants to just win one more before he retires, so he can go down as not a one-trick pony to say that
Yep.
he can do it. And then you got the young gun, the future, Purdy.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm excited for that game. I don't know. I haven't said who I'm going to go for.
No, I haven't. I'm gonna wait to the till game day. I'll send you a message.
Come on, say it now. Who are you leaning towards?
49ers.
Rams. If you said Rams, I was going to say 49ers. So.
Only reason why I'm going for 49ers is because Iowa Cyclones.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that game was telecast here in Australia, so
Yeah.
I
And
want
then
to
you
watch that one.
Got a boring game, Cardinals versus Giants.
Cardinals.
Now, here's the interesting one. We already talked about this one, Cowboys versus Jets, though. That's 60 points flogging right there.
Yeah. Maybe. Wilson is his name.
Yep. Zach.
Yeah, maybe he did get lucky.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
You never know. Everyone's sort of written him off. He may be going out there for personal vendetta to prove everyone wrong.
Yeah,
So he can flip everyone off.
Right.
With saying that, Cowboys by 60.
And Rogers is mentoring him.
Oh, that's right. He does have
So,
Rogers mentoring.
Might be
Giving
good
all the, yeah.
So he said Rogers will be calling plays to him off the field.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be 60. It's got to be a clock. Cowboys are going to have some competition. So then last game.
You're right. It's got to be really good. Rogers has got to talk him through it, keep him the settle head and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Cowboys by 60.
Which Wilson needs is someone like Rogers to help him call the plays and keep him level-headed, calm, and keep him focused.
That's true. Rogers will be on the sideline having an influence on the offense, on the team.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. So, Cowboys by 35.
All right.
Hey, Commanders versus Broncos. Oh, Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though the Broncos.
That's close.
Commanders. Yeah.
I think that one would be color cast for me.
No, if it is, catch that one. That one would be.
Oh no, it would be. I think it would be. It's usually the last game that's telecast for me. So it's the Patriots Dolphins.
Yeah. Okay. And Patriots Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins, because I don't like Patriots. And nothing against the Patriots. It's just that any team that plays against the Patriots, I'm going to go for the other team.
Yeah, because they just, like you said, they've won enough.
Yeah.
Who's it next? Saints Panthers. Saints.
Is it Panthers home game?
No, wait.
Who's
Yeah.
home?
I think.
Away game.
Yeah, I think it's Panthers. Hang on, let me double check that. You think I would have done my homework before? Oh, it's at Panthers. Panthers home game.
Yeah, Panthers. I'm going for Carolina.
Ooh.
Panthers home. Tough ask for the Saints.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, Panthers. Browns and Steelers. Browns. I can't believe I'm saying that.
I can't believe you said that too.
Oh, see,
No,
they look good.
they did look good against the Bengals. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Steelers.
Steelers. They didn't really impress me against.
No, they got
49ers.
their butts handed to them, 30 points to 7.
There's another back-to-back home game for the Steelers. So
Yeah, they were the second worst result for that round. The Steelers.
yeah,
The only team that saved them was the Giants losing by 40.
Yeah.
Steelers lost by 23.
Yeah. So I go Browns.
Yeah, I'm going.
Be a lot more closer than for the Steelers, but yeah, go for the Browns.
Yeah, I'm going for the Browns. The Steelers seem to be in a rebuilding stage at the moment.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
So.
And I think the GM is not too happy with the head coach. I think he's got his eyes elsewhere. He wants to freshen up the team, like a total rebuild from the coaching.
Yeah, I got a feeling there's some toxic behaviour happening behind the scenes. So the GM setting up the head coach to fail.
Yeah, that's what my suspicion is, because I think a couple of years ago there was talks that he wanted to. Actually, a few seasons ago, yeah, he talked to one.
I think it was strong last season.
Yeah, it's getting. I was gonna say he didn't started
he
a few
wanted
seasons.
him out last season.
Yeah, it started a few seasons ago, but every season since it's getting stronger, louder and louder and louder.
Yeah, I just getting that sense like during preseason, and then that the GM's working, or people were working behind the scenes to get the head coach sacked.
The interesting thing is, who do they have in mind? Hopefully Belichick.
They probably don't want him sacked. They probably want the head coach to go. I quit. I resign.
Oh yeah, that's true. They cancel the contract.
Yeah.
Or have it in the clause.
Financially better off for them that way, and then. But then, who's in the market for him to replace? So.
Yeah, Belichick would be really good at the Sound Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause Steelers used to be traditionally a good defensive team.
Oh yeah, they were solid.
They used to win.
They were great.
Win games through their defense. So Belichick would work well there.
Yeah.
He's a defensive coach, so he works well wins games from his defense. So.
Yeah. And they also had Big Benny Roethlisberger, who can take a hit. One of the last hard quarterbacks. He can run hard, hit hard, and throw the ball.
Yep. Oh, hang on. I just noticed something.
What's that?
Channel 7 over here is streaming some games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so... no, they're not streaming the Rams 49er game, so I can't watch that.
Oh, that's the game of the week, man. That's the game of the week.
Yeah. It's on some service called DAZN.
DAZN? No.
DAZN.
Oh, yep.
No, I'm not going to sign up for that.
No,
Anyway.
it's not worth it. Not worth it.
That's the game I want to watch. It is not. That's not telecast here in Australia.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, so it looks like. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll be watching it. My plan is to get
it will be
a few more TVs.
It's the Patriots Miami game that's gonna be streaming here.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be nice. There's gonna be a nice, fun game to play in the background. You know, not to watch but to listen to.
Baseball.
Baseball. That's true.
Oh, no, I might. Yeah, I might have that playing in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna have multiple TVs with the games going, saving up for it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it's what was that game? So I can have channel 7, and I can watch. Oh no, where is it? I can watch the Broncos Commanders game on channel 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So at least I got that.
Yeah, that's good. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like not a complete loss for me.
Yeah. If you gotta watch a game that you can get, watch that one.
Yeah.
But the game definitely watches the 49ers and Rams.
And the Jags and Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the only problem with the watching the Chiefs play is that the commentators just really pander to Mahomes so bad.
Mahomes. Yeah.
Mahomes could get sacked, and they go, "What a brilliant play to Mahomes." He saw the guy coming, and he went down. Great.
Yeah, the commentators do that just to sell merch.
Yeah, it's
You
disgusting.
can't talk trash about a star player because then it hurts sales.
Yeah, it's turned into like Brady, and that's
No,
one of the
you
reasons
see-
why I
yeah,
dislike Brady.
You see it all in every
I
league,
know.
every sports. It's like that one star player that the commentators are not allowed to talk trash about, even when they're having an awful game.
Yeah, or they had an awful game, but they were like the second person in line to touch the ball, but the ball's being passed through 10 players, and they made it all about that guy who just touched the ball for like half a second, who passed it on, like,
Yeah.
Cleary. And Cleary will get the ball, but quickly passes off, and they go, "Oh, look, Cleary, brilliant! That all was set up by Cleary."
It used to be Jared Hayne.
Yeah, until he
And
got
it's like-
arrested and put in jail.
It wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. Even though he did nothing, all he did was like he got told to catch and pass the ball by the guy who called the play and set it all up.
Yeah. Or even if he got tackled and lost the ball, but they still make it like he passed it.
Yeah. And it's the other guy's fault for not catching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's enough of that. Jared.
Yeah. And last on the agenda, some international soccer. We got USA versus Oman.
Uh-huh.
That was a good game. I was really impressed with the USA in that one. The
Sorry. I thought we were talking about EPL. I didn't do any homework on the internationals.
EPL. Oh, that's right. EPL's next. I just got the international one here just to bring in the soccer talk. To ease it in there.
You can go on. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, you're talking about internationals. I didn't watch a single one.
I watched the.
Because they're on ridiculous hours. I can't be watching. I'm asleep.
Yeah, that's the great thing about living in America, that the games are actually on at a decent time.
Yeah.
But if it's during the week, I'm at work, which is bad.
Yeah.
But the USA and Oman game, what I really like in the USA, they're showing that they're doing the little things correct. Not even though they scored four goals, that's always fantastic. But it's like they're in their positioning is there, so they're in the right spot at the right time. Like the second goal they scored, the guy was standing in the right position where the goalkeeper saved it, but it came off his hand right into the guy's foot. Goal.
Yep.
So they were doing the all the little things right. The passing, the controlling the midfield, and controlling the tempo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they're looking like a real dangerous side. If they can keep this going, they would go on from the group stage in the next World Cup.
Cool.
Yeah, they showed they were in the process of rebuilding, because the one failed World Cup 2 World Cups ago where they didn't even make it. They were just hammered, not just in the press but by the ex-players, because the ex-players were building up the reputation of soccer in America, and then these young kids come in and then just totally destroyed it, because they were going on, we're great, we're fantastic, they didn't have to go through all the hard work of trying to build the reputation up, whereas like only women played soccer. So now they go,
True.
you know, oh, the soccer's established, we're good, and then they just failed. Now this United States team.
They saw how much money it's being made in the soccer. It's ridiculous too. So.
Oh yeah, the United States are really going hard at it, and they've got a real good developing program going, and the coaches are serious. The players are also serious because they want to play international. They got the guys playing in Germany, Italy, and the EPL in England as well.
Yeah.
So they mean business. This is the United States. So I'm excited for.
Yeah, they've been working. 20 years for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because remember the the World Cup back in Japan in the early 2000s.
Yep. And
the American coaching staff and people in the American Federation were talking about like the plan was to become this powerhouse where they have players playing competitively in Europe.
Yep. They're getting there. They're getting there.
They didn't want to be like a mid-tier team. They want to be like Brazil or England. And Argentina.
They want
the same conversations.
Yep, America wants that cup. They want it bad. They're going after it, and you could see it. You could see it. Like when they're down in the game, or even after a loss, you could see it. Their fire is in their eyes. Like you know, that one step we need to do better. You know, and even when they win, you can see them that they're happy. They celebrate, and they know we can still do better. That's what I like to see, and they got to get there. You remember me, like even back in that World Cup before it started, and back in Japan, early 2000s. I said, watch the United States. They got to win it one of these days when we're still alive. I think my prophecy's got to ring true here soon.
And I laughed at you.
Yeah, you did. Like I told you, American coaches, they could deal with egos. When they want when America wants something, they'll throw every money they can at it to get it.
Yeah.
Now for the Rugby World Cup, they don't give a crap about rugby, except for Utah. It's really
because the
Mormons.
Because the Islanders. They're Mormons. They're bringing over there when they.
Yep. There's a huge New Zealand population in Utah.
Yeah.
They go over, do their missionary work in Utah, and get schooling and play rugby. It's really big in Utah.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, I'm gonna go to Utah.
Enjoy it. Next game, Scotland, England. what needs to be said about this game? That's already.
You already talked about it at the start.
Scotland's only goal came from Harry Maguire.
Because Harry Maguire, he knew the game was boring and needed a goal, and needed drama.
That's true. He was like, well, guys, we got to win this game. We're already up 2 goals. We're up 2 goals, guys. Come on.
No, what he saw was that some players were going to get, bad press. So I was like, guys, don't worry about it. I'm here to look after you. So he did what he had to look after his players. That's real leadership right there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They should give him the captaincy. He's taking the bullet. He's like, oh, coach. He's playing bad. He has. He's been really out of form for the last few seasons. Harry, you know what to do. I got this.
Give him the Order of England medal.
Yeah, the sacrifices he does for his team.
Yep.
That's why he wears it.
Order of the British Empire.
Yeah. Yeah. He wears it. He cops it. He keeps saying, I could take all the bad criticism.
Yeah, so he knew. He saw that Scotland were going to come back from this, and he was like, oh, no, some of my boys are going to get some bad press. Mm-hmm. This is for the greater good.
Unless that's his kink. That's the only way he can get off. It's like
given that OBE.
Given the OBE. Yeah. What am I thinking? You're right. He just sacrificed himself.
Yep.
Coach, you're getting bad press. Pfft, let me take that away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna throw myself on. I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
myself on his life grenade.
Yeah. Oh, Harry Kane, you haven't scored a goal in a while, and you're out of form. Hey, don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Yeah. God, Kane's still playing.
Yep, he's still playing. He's 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 an opportunist. He's not as great as they people like the press make him to be. But again, like you said earlier, when you need to sell merchandise to certain players, you can't talk bad about. He's one of those players because
Yes, he is. But
he sits still, and if the ball's not where he wants it, he doesn't fight for it or go after it. He just lets it go. And
saw that after the last European Cup.
yeah, and I was telling you, he's lazy. He doesn't. The other players do all the work, but when he shoots it, he can score. That's why it's hard to talk crap about him. But he doesn't. When you start watching him, and if the ball is not where he wants it, he doesn't fight for it. But if the ball even if the ball comes to him and it's not quite where he wants it, he tries to pass it off as quickly as he can to someone else. Dribbles, even if he has to dribble it a few times, he just boom, kicks it. No, don't want anything to do with it. Not where I wanted it. Try again.
Mm-hmm. Right. Have Kane should come off the bench. I think he'll be more. He might be more effective as an impact player, and just look towards like Tammy Abrams.
Yeah,
Abram. Give him more of a make him because he plays for Roma, so.
Oh yeah, if he plays for Roma, the Italians is a very hard league to get into.
Yeah, because they're
huge defense.
Heavily defensive.
Yeah.
So if you can score well, and if you can score consistently in Italy, in the Italia League, you can score anywhere.
Yeah. I agree. Kane, he scores most of his goals lately just from penalties.
And Marcus Rashford. I'm looking at the English strikers for better options, and I can see two players better
Rashford
is Kane. It's like
Rashford's great.
Rashford and Abram. Have them two up front and have Kane coming off the bench.
Yeah, agreed.
So Kane will be a good impact player. He'll spot the opportunities, weakness, defense. He's not the he doesn't have that drive in him anymore. Like he used to. Like he would just attack. He would used to attack and just look for the ball, and he just but he doesn't do that anymore.
No, it seems to be like when he wanted it to be like to leave Tottenham, he was playing like crap. It seems like he was playing on crap on purpose, so they can just get rid of him. He seems to be still stuck in that mentality. He was playing that for that role for two seasons, and he just couldn't. Because he was like what top league scorer for 2 years in a row, and then all of a sudden, he's just not there.
Hang on, he might be a bit too harsh on Kane. Maybe it's just Kane in England, but he's I think he scored 4 goals with Bayern.
Yeah, he's doing. The Germans have really picked him up. Got him into gear. So they hopefully.
Yeah, still have him on the bench actually, and just.
Yeah, but they're playing against Australia next in the international friendly, so that would be a good time to try like Rashford and what is it, Abrams?
Yeah.
Oh, also Saka. I like to see he plays for Arsenal. Yeah. Saka up there on the wing.
Yeah. Yep.
I like to see that just to try it out and have Kane on the bench.
Yep.
But
pretty good.
Kane may not be happy with that, but if it's an international friendly, he will get away with. I think we are. Yeah. Just rest me.
So, 30 years old, so he's bound to get a bit slower now. So.
Yes. Yeah, because I think. Yeah, it's his playing, because I think his playing style of pass me the ball where I want it if you got the right players with him, that's why he's doing well in Bayern Munich. They give him the ball where he wants it.
Yeah.
And the next game, it's an international friendly, was Mexico versus Australia. That was happening a couple of weeks ago, but because it's Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, not a couple of weeks ago, not just a little bit ago. It's the international friendly, Mexico 2, Australia 2. That was a really good game for Australia. They were in the lead for most of the game, and then in the last 25 minutes or so, they let up 2 goals to Mexico to draw it.
All right.
Yeah, they were in the lead by 2-0. I was happy with that.
Cool.
Yeah. So the
Okay. Sure.
yeah, I was really really surprised by that. Australia's been kind of up and down. Like they just made it through to the World Cup, last World Cup.
All right. Oh, there it is. Happened on Sunday. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, happened on Sunday.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
so
of bloody internationals happen. Well,
Yeah, I didn't mean to say 2 weeks ago. I meant to say the other Sunday. Yep. So I was pretty impressed with the Australian squad there. It was friendly, but Australia doesn't do friendlies. They know they know the word, but they go out there like it's a real game.
yeah, because they're fighting for the spots. Because it's it's usually the reserves, the backup players that play in the friendlies. So
Yeah.
or players that are on the fringe. They get picked all the time, but they have to fight for their positions.
Right.
So, and they know that, so they just have to show that why they're worth to be on the Australian team. And that's why Australians don't know the word friendly.
No, they don't. Not in any sport.
No.
Because there's a lot of competition. You got so many. It's just, I don't know what it is with Australian development. They just seem to be pretty close together.
The Australian development starts with the youth. It's that we don't pick players that are good. It's players that can afford to go through the system.
I keep forgetting about that.
It's the parents that have money or they're networked well.
Yeah.
It's those kids that get put through the system.
Right.
If your parents can afford to pay you through it, they can. And it's not usually the rich, but it's usually people. If the parents can afford to pay you through the system, you get paid through. So it's not always the best players that get picked, because like you see European clubs,
Yep.
they pay for the kids' development. So they go out and scout and they go, that kid's got potential, so we're going to pay for all their stuff. So they're picking the best players.
That's true. They go all around the world trying to find that potential youth guy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I keep forgetting about Australia.
They pay for the coaching, they pay for the schooling, they pay for the tuitions and uniforms and everything. So
yeah, not Australia.
No, not Australia. It's you have to pay for everything over here.
Which explains why.
Not using the best players. There are good players, but it's not always the best players that get looked.
Yeah, you're right. So, you could get really good players because talent comes in all shapes and size and backgrounds. But you're not looking at the whole pool. So you got to be potentially overlooking some really great players because they can't afford to buy cleats or buy shin pads or even the fees.
It's mostly the fees and uniforms. They have to pay for that.
Which is why we play basketball.
Yeah.
Shorts and the fees. That's it.
Yep. Cost us money just to play a game. Every
it did.
Match day, match night.
Yeah, $5 every game.
Yep.
Well, depending on how many players there's sometimes it cost us, $10.
Yeah, to play.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's really annoying with Australia. It's through all their sports, even the Olympics.
Yeah, so it's not just the uniform. It's like we have to pay money just to play.
Yeah.
It's just the insurance or whatever it's cost. So,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. And that's not even the club fee they also pay, which is ridiculous, a large amount too. Yep. Which is bad. Which was why we're seeing like a lot of people with around the same level of talent, all fighting for the same position. because you're not looking at the entire
Yep.
pool of players.
Nope.
And this leads on to why Australian rugby is so utterly crap. They keep trying to take NRL. Last game in the first game of the Rugby World Cup, they beat Georgia, which is last game in the first game of the Rugby World Cup, they beat Georgia, which is good. I was going for Australia. I watched that game, but at the same time, I was expecting Georgia to win because Australia has.
No.
They got Eddie Jones back as their coach.
Yep.
Yep. Because they had Eddie
Yep.
Jones. You're out of garbage. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. You're the worst coach that ever coached any coach team. You coach. You're bad, terrible. Go off to England. You won World Cup. You're winning trophies. You win all kinds of competitions. Come back. We like you, guy. You're the best coach.
He was winning. He was winning trophies for Australia when he was coaching. Yeah, it's just that the system wanted him out.
Yeah,
They wanted a new coach.
Yeah, they were arguing the Australian rugby.
Then they lost their ways, and now they realise, okay, we need someone to steer us back to where we were.
Because Eddie Jones wasn't picking the Rugby League players that they got on contract. You're guaranteed to play X amount of games for Australia if you sign up with us. And Eddie Jones was like, no, I'm not wanting to play those guys. And so Australian rugby got rid of him.
No. Yeah, because they didn't go through the system. They don't have that collusion that the New Zealand rugby players have and the English players have.
Yep. So Australia's real first test is this next game on Sunday. Probably Monday for you. So it's going to be Australia versus Fiji.
Fiji. Oh, yeah. That'll be a game to watch.
Yeah.
Be Monday morning, 1:30.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
too early to watch it. But
That'll be a good game to watch.
it definitely is. If you can catch it again, watch that one. That's going to be real great. I'm going to make sure.
When I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
See the result. Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be the game of the week. Australia versus Fiji. Because the other ones you got Samoa and Chile, Wales, Portugal, South Africa, Romania.
You got. Oh no. England, Japan would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Japanese sometimes can. There's sometimes they come out and play the Japanese.
Yeah, they flogged Chile 42-12 last time, the first game of the tournament.
Yeah, but they don't. They do know how to play rugby. The Japanese.
They got a really good coaching program over there.
Yeah, so I think they'll give. It won't be an easy win for England, that's for sure.
No. But I think Australia versus Fiji, that's going to be the game.
Wales, Portugal. Yeah, Australia versus Fiji, and then you got Wales, Portugal. That's going to be another good game as well.
Yep. Because whoever wins out of Australia and Fiji has got to win that second place. I think Wales has got to top that group. Although if Australia do beat Fiji, then they could potentially win that group. But I still got Wales to win that group.
Yep.
This is a must-win match for Fiji.
Yep. And Ireland and Tonga would be a fun one to watch too. I reckon.
Oh yeah, that is.
So free flowing football there.
Yep. Both sides are just equally aggressive for different reasons. Ireland's just angry.
Yeah.
Tonga and Kanaba, they just big guys.
Big guys, and they just like to run with the ball, and that'll be a fun game to watch if you can watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching that one tomorrow. That's at 2 p.m. my time, so I'll be watching that one.
Yeah. That'll be 5 a.m. tomorrow for me. So I might be who's it streaming with? It doesn't say. I probably won't be able to watch it.
Yeah, they got it on NBC Sport over here, so I got the streaming service Peacock because they stream all the English Premier League games. So, and now they also got the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, It's weird here in Australia. You got new license laws and stuff.
Yeah.
Streaming. Let me have a look and see. Stan Sports. That's right, Stan.
You guys got
I don't
all
have
new
Stan.
ones.
Dang it.
I don't even know any of these names.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Like
There's too many for
that's
streaming
the
services.
thing. There's too many. Like if I want to watch the Rugby World Cup, I have to sign up to Stan Sports, and then I have to watch all the other bloody sports that Stan has
Yeah, because
to
like
make it worthwhile, and it's not. So
yeah, that's
it
what
should be like a service where it's like, hey Stan, I just want to watch this game. Can I just give you how much is it to watch this one game? And they'll go, "There's $5," and I'll go, "Fine." Whatever. So,
that would be great if you could do that, or even
stream pay per game.
yeah,
Pay per game. Oh no, that can be easy to exploit it.
yeah, like
No.
even just like a weekly subscription. I don't
Yeah.
like a whole
It's
sometimes a whole month is just too like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spend like 10 $12 whatever it is these days just for 1 month when I want to watch one game. But
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous here. It could be like $15 to $30.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I'm
Okay.
with KO, and it's like gone up to 30 something, $35 a month.
yeah, it
It's
took me
getting-
forever
it's getting
to
ridiculous.
it took me forever to sign up for Fox Soccer Plus, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I eventually just did it because
Yeah.
that's the only way I can catch the NRL games.
Yeah, and if I want to watch soccer, I have to go with Ep2 Sports, and that's
Yeah.
another $20-something. So,
Yeah.
like,
Fox Soccer Plus used to get the English Premier League and some games of English Premier League and
Mhm.
other stuff. But then I went with them to watch the NRL, and then I'm glad they did because they also showed the World Cups on that as well from Fox Sports. They also streamed it onto Fox Sports Plus, the other games as well.
Yep.
So it would end up being worth it. But when I want to watch the English Premier League, because you used to guess the games, but then they just put it all on the NBC, put it all on their streaming, a lot of them on their streaming service. Then I
Yeah.
had to get that. But
I
at
think-
least it's very at least that one's not too bad. But it's
I can rant on like a grumpy old man all day about.
yeah, I was doing that, just ranting on about freaking streamings. There's too much of them, too many, way too many.
Streaming services I have to subscribe to just to watch a couple games on something.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I can easily spend up like $200 a month on streaming services.
yeah, easily. I had to I got rid of some. Anyway, we're talking off topic.
Yeah.
We started becoming grumpy old men about streaming services. And English Premier League is kicking back off this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so got games kicking off tomorrow. Got Wolves and Liverpool. That
Yeah.
will be a good one. I'm gonna go for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fulham and Luton Town. Oh, the battle for the bottom. I'm going for Fulham.
That'll be
Tottenham.
a good one to watch, the battle of the bottom.
Yep. I think Luton Town's going to be relegated this season. I can't see them.
Oh yeah, easy.
Tottenham and Sheffield United. Tottenham.
Bottom. In Ange we trust.
Yeah, in Andrew Trust. Yeah, you got that right. West Ham versus Man City. That's going to be a nice one. That's going to be a good, interesting one. It's going to be closer than what people got to think. Man City.
Yeah, Man City.
Struggling United versus Brighton.
It's gonna be a draw.
Yeah, it is. Don't bother watching that one unless you want to see Harry Maguire score a goal.
Yeah, unless you're a diehard United fan.
Yeah. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. Villa.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a draw.
Crystal. Yeah, they're both mid-tier teams, pretty even.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like
Villa. Yeah.
Villa.
I'm leaning towards draw.
Yeah, that one's probably going to be too close to call. Here's an exciting one. Not really. Newcastle versus Brentford.
Newcastle. Is it Newcastle home?
Away, I believe.
Away.
Yeah, I'm going for Brentford.
If it's Brentford home, I might go for. No, Newcastle.
Yeah.
I'm going for Newcastle.
Yeah. I'm going for Brentford still. Bournemouth versus Chelsea. Chelsea has to win this one. They possibly can't keep falling down to the bottom. Can they? Can they? Can they win? Can they? They can't keep falling, can they? I mean, their wings will kick in and they learn how to fly, right? Right?
Maybe a draw, but Chelsea.
Yeah, they seem to have like Icarus flew too close to the sun and now their wings are burnt and they're just falling. Which is surprisingly they got Icarus. You need to read your Bible, boy.
From Dragon Ball?
Yes. Yes, the Dragon Ball. The dinosaur in the Dragon Ball.
Yeah. See, I know. Okay.
Okay. Everton, Arsenal. Ooh. I think that's going to be the game of the week.
Arsenal.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, because...
Really? Yeah, no, you're right. Arsenal.
Everton hasn't really fired this season. They haven't won a game.
Yeah, I think with this...
Maybe after the break, they'll...
Yeah.
After all these friendlies, they'll come back and might be competitive, but... Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal. Nottingham Forest and Burnley. This one's going to surprise you. I'm going for Nottingham Forest.
Oh, really? I'm going to go for a draw.
Oh, really? No, I'm going for Nottingham Forest by 1.
Yeah, no. Really?
Yep. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm going to make things interesting. Nottingham Forest by 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go Nottingham Forest 1, Burnley 1.
No, Nottingham Forest by 2. My analytics say 2.
Oh, okay.
By analytics, I mean my brain. Yeah, so we've got an exciting week of football ahead of us. Sports in the general, really. All right. Thank you for listening to Gato Sports Podcast. I'm Keith. Here's Michael. Let us know what you think about Harry Maguire's treatment. Is it fair enough, or is it becoming too much? You know where I stand. Leave a comment, like, share. Be sure to catch us next week for an hour-long sports talk with Gato Sports Podcast. I'm Keith. He's Michael. See you later.
Hey, boy.